Hey, thank you guys for tuning in once again, Carpentry with Chris. So now you've made it. You're finally inside the union. What to do with your money? Well, number one, it's gonna be life-changing money for sure. All right. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I'm earning 40 bucks an hour.
Oh, say less.
Now, for a lot of people, that seems amazing and cool. It is nice, but after a while, it's whatever, because then you start learning that other trades, plumbers, electricians, elevator guys, foremans, they earn a lot more.
What?
So that's why I'm kind of just like being quite honest with you guys. As a local 22 carpenter, second period, more or less, that's how much I'm earning. Now, number one, you want to store your money, not save, because when you save your money, it's not doing anything. It's growing little by little every time you put your money in there, but like you want to store your money because sooner or later you're going to use that money for something bigger, maybe like buying a house or purchasing a car. So just store it, and once you accumulate, say maybe $10,000, maybe start thinking about like what you want to use it on. Hopefully not new Jordans or something ridiculous, but just use it wisely. Number two, I would highly recommend investing your money. Like I said in previous videos, I invest heavily, aggressively in cryptocurrency. I invested in this coin called crypto.com. I purchased it when it was at 13 cents. And I own about 1,200 of them. Now they're around like 71 cents, which is awesome. So it's looking nice. And I'll show you guys an image of the video of the profits I've made. So I don't intend on selling it within a year because taxes are gonna come in hard to get me. But the longer you hold, the more years you hold on to it, the less taxes they take away. So I'm more of a long time holder. Number three, give back to those who've helped you. So for example, I try to give my mom like $200 every month from my check, something that's more realistic. So say more or less that I bring in $1,000 every week in checks, like $100 I will give to my mom, and then next week I'll give another 100, and I'll leave it at that. You don't want to give like something too overwhelming where it's like at the end of the day it's like you're gonna have to take away money. So just try to give something more realistically. Whoever it was that helped you, your dad, your uncle, your friend, someone who helped you get into the union, you know, if you feel like genuinely giving back to them, like go ahead and do so. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you go to church and you do your tithings, el diezmo, like we say in Spanish, so your 10%, just try to always calculate what you're gonna do. Every time you get your check, the first thing you want to do, which I've learned from reading the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki, which I highly recommend you guys buy and read.
Well, duh.
The best thing you guys can do is invest in your education. So I'll drop a link right here in the descriptions of the book that I highly recommend you guys learn on how to be more financially literate. I've learned that you have to pay yourself first. A lot of the poor class, what they do is they pay their bills first. But in reality, what rich people do is they pay themselves first. So I highly recommend paying yourself first. What I usually do is I try to pay myself at least $300 every check, and I put it into my savings and I don't touch it. Don't let it get to your head, because your humility is key. Once you get this life-changing money, don't let your ego grow. Like, don't think you're cocky, because at the end of the day, like, you can earn so much money right now, but you never know if tomorrow like something can happen and all that money that you had is gone. You don't want to be known as someone who just ego or cocky and just self-centered and you're not giving back to your people. Always just try to lay cool, lay low, and just be grateful for the opportunity that God has blessed you in. And lastly, budget. So always make sure that you know how much you're going to be buying in terms of lunch, how much you're going to be buying in terms of your gas. And do not, please do not, I highly recommend, please do not go to the dealer and buy a brand new car. I know an idiot by the name of Chris, the carpenter.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Who bought a brand new car, which is in this one, looks nice. Anyways, which was $1,000 extra, which I didn't know. But who cares, right? I do. So this car looks like a Lamborghini inside, but it's actually a Prius. All right, and it cost me $43,000. If I could do it all over again, I would have gone on like Craigslist or like a friend of a friend, or gone to somewhere to buy a car. Because you know, every month I have to pay more or less like $600. And it just sucks seeing all my money go to that car. I love the car, don't get me wrong, it's very economical, but I wish I would have thought a little bit more. So if you're extremely young, like say 19, 18, 20, 21, whatever, and you don't have a car, do not go to the dealership to buy a new car. Please do not do that. Just don't. The less bills you have, the better it is for you to save up and help out your family. And I recommended one of my good friends, his name is David, and he's a cement mason, and I hope he's still watching these videos, to buy a car and just own it right off the bat. So he paid probably like, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000, but he doesn't have to give a recurring payment anymore. So you got to take into consideration like the body parts of the vehicle, the insurance, and also the mileage and the gas. Gas right now is like $4, $5. So just be really smart with what you're going to purchase. I would highly recommend something that's compact and small, something that you can get parking that's easy, especially here in San Francisco. It's ridiculous. And gas. So that's the only thing I'm extremely happy, because I go to Costco and I get cheaper gas, and it's less of a burden on me when I buy gas. So I just highly recommend that you guys listen to these, and always feel free to ask me any questions. I'm more on my Twitter account, which is Chris_Twitter, which is WTWITRR, Chris_Twitter. So just always shoot me a text. If you want to follow, go ahead and follow. I always try to just leave like inspirational quotes and just whatever comes to mind at first. So I'll probably be talking a lot about my cryptocurrency investments, but honestly, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos. And every day from here on out, I'm going to try to post a video every day. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I'm gonna show you guys that once you set your mind to it, you can reach that goal. So that's what I'm gonna do with the help of God. God bless you guys. Dios me lo bendiga. Until next time.